Here's something that blew my mind. A national stress survey showed about 1 in 3 adults experience extreme stress weekly, and over 60% of men say they rarely or never talk about it. And when stress has nowhere where to go, it becomes anger.
And so, Aaron, how does the stress of work, whether it's deadlines or the pressure to perform, providing for a family, how does that feed into that hidden or silent anger over time?
Well, I think there's a feeling of powerlessness or inadequacy or helplessness or worry about being judged. What are people going to think about me? And, therein lies people don't want to feel vulnerable and talk about, like, well, I'm getting judged at work, or I feel lesser than my coworker who got promoted over me, or like, a family member who maybe makes more money than me, and I feel lesser. And this kind of comparison that comes out. And we're not really talking about it because sometimes we're not even aware ourselves of what's going on. We just focus on what's in front of us rather than kind of zooming out and noticing that there's these motifs, these reoccurring patterns. And so I think, like, if we're able to sit and be curious with ourselves, like, what this might, again, I can treat the cough, or what's the underlying condition causing the cough? Is it just about work, or is this about like a larger feeling of like I'm dissatisfied with so many other things, and then the thing at work is happening? Because that snowflake that causes the avalanche, it's not the snowflake, it's all the snow that's built upon the mountain. It's all the things that came before that. And that's kind of what I was saying a moment ago about like the old wounds. Let's say I hurt my shoulder when I was 15 playing football, and then I'm carrying groceries today. It's not the groceries, it's the old wound that really gets triggered by the things today. And so knowing what our old wounds are and like what does that speak to? Where does that come from? But I think, again, a lot of people just sit with it in their own mind rather than wanting to process it with a therapist, with a friend, with their spouse, with somebody else, because, you can't do your own dentistry, you can't cut your own hair. There's things we can't do ourselves. And we need somebody to help collaborate to really explore what's going on beneath the surface.